Good morning. Today I plan on painting some trim around the window cutouts, and I really want to get the AC, I want to get it out of the window. I really want to take that out so I can get that thing out and shut the window. Eventually I need to paint in the window, like the window frame and all that. So that's some of the stuff I need to do today, and I'm gonna show you guys some places that I need to declutter. Hear an ambulance, but let me show you that real quick. Just this little area of the house. This is the dining room area. Over there, more specifically, is the spot. The only thing I want there, I've been saying this for days now, is that little bench. So I've got to do that today. And I don't want the ladder over there or any of that stuff. So last night, my husband bought this gate thing that you see there. He split it apart. It doesn't go all the way, don't worry. But he split it apart so our daughter can at least stay in this area in the living room. But yeah. That thing was only like $60, so that's not bad. And it has 6 panels that you can split them all apart. I don't know why you would do that, but you can take them all apart, I believe. You can take them all apart and you can make like hexagon or whatever, you know, you can make different shapes or hook it all together and put your kid inside of it. But we're just trying to separate the living room from like the rest of the house over here. But yeah, mainly my focus is paint something because I have a lot of painting to do. I'm not actually in the mood to paint today, but I do want to get something done or at least started. And I need that thing out of the window because it just, I don't know, it's cold. It's fall now, so we don't need that anymore. Plus, I just can't stand how it looks. It just, oh, it looks horrible. Oh, gross. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Ready?
Ready?
Cool.
Okay, so that's taken out and I hung the curtains back up. I was gonna leave them down, but I just ended up hanging them back up. Okay, I just pulled these out. They are cooled off enough, so I'm gonna kind of like take them out, break them up, and put them in a baggie. Okay, that took a while, but we have parchment paper, but I didn't want to use it because my husband uses that for the smoker and wrapping meats and all that, and I would have had to use 2 sheets, and I used up the cookie sheets that were like all dirty. Didn't want to clean them. So I did it like a little bit the hard way, but I got them all out and they are in here now.
I will not bow down. Keep putting me off, I'm not gonna change my mind. You're headstrong forward, but this time around I'm taking my time. Don't push me, I'm not coming down, I'm not giving up. Oh, don't rush me, I made up my mind, going straight to the top. A damn, and still they bow down, just appeasing the game to the visible ends of. You're not getting me no matter how hard you try, so just stay off. Come near and I'll leave, I'm just fine getting by. Follow blindly, way my own way. Truth behind it. Am I the only
Well, it's a new day. I'm going on 3 days. I am the worst vlogger. I don't know why I'm trying to do this. But it's okay. I just made all this dinner. Okay, there's more in the oven. For myself because no one's here yet. I'm trying to get better. For one, I'm trying to get better at cooking. But mainly, I'm trying to get better at cooking earlier. I want dinner done. Like, I don't want to be one of those women, oh, I want dinner done when my husband comes home. But I am trying to do better. You know, he doesn't make a lunch, and I don't make him a lunch. I figure if he's not going to do it himself the night before, which he hates to do, then why am I going to wake up extra early when I'm already sleep deprived through the night and wake up? Like, it sounds mean, but it's not. I can only do so much. So one thing I'm working on, you know, maybe in the future, but one thing I am trying to do is cook dinner. So I made this pork loin. It's super easy. My mom actually bought me 2 of these. So that's kind of nice. You just throw it in the oven at 350 for 20 to 30 minutes. I did it a little bit more, just because it didn't look quite done. I don't know if I showed this in a video or I had it on Instagram a while back, but I made something like this. This is, you just take potatoes and you grate them on like the smallest option you can. And I just fried them up. I actually fried them in a frying pan. And then I just put them on this to cook them a little bit longer in the oven. Last time I actually added zucchini, and that was really good. I didn't add too much zucchini, but this time it's just potatoes. And then I have zucchini, squash, and Brussels sprouts covered with breadcrumbs in the oven. So hopefully that'll be good. Oh my goodness. It's just like, this is how my life is lately. I feel like every day, like, what is my dog doing? I feel like every day, hold on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Anyways, I kind of feel like every day, like, and this is ever since I've been sick, I feel just like, I feel like I'm not sick anymore, but I also don't feel like 100%. And it's weighing on me. So today I started to drink tea, which I used to be like a huge tea drinker, and I have so many teas up here along with some ground coffee on top of my microwave, and I forget about them, even though they're right there out for me to see and to remember. I forget. But it's actually making me feel like a little better. So I told my husband, like, I need to start drinking tea again. So I've been doing that, and that's been helping. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys. So, okay. So, hold on, let me set you down. So, there's this YouTuber. He's jumping over that gate. I don't know if you can see the top of it. But anyways, there is a YouTuber named Maddie Matheson, I believe. Maddie Matheson. It just sounds weird saying it, I guess. But he does like cooking on his YouTube channel. But he's also, I think we actually found it on YouTube. It's called, I don't know what it's called. Just type in Maddie, M-A-T-T-Y, Matheson, M-A-T-H-E-S-O-N, Matheson, if I even spelled that right. If I spelled that wrong. If I spelled that right. Okay. Well, that's done. Turn that off. I'm actually going to leave it in there so like when it cools down, I'm leaving those in there for a little bit longer. They just need a little bit more cook time. But anyways, search up Maddie Matheson, and whatever the other channel is called, I'm sure it'll pop up, but it says Vice. I don't know if that's what it's called, but when you click on the videos, it's just, he cracks me up so much. He's so funny. One person, a lot of people are probably going to disagree with me, but I don't really care because I'm just trying to be myself. One person I think is hilarious, and a lot of people are like, why do you think he's funny? I am in love with Jonah Hill. I love him so much. And I think what I love about him is he's unpredictable. You never know what is coming out that guy's mouth. And it just like, catches you off guard. And when you watch like so many comedies, it gets to the point where you can kind of predict like what someone will say because they're all kind of the same, you know? Not that guy, but he reminds me, Maddie Matheson reminds me of Jonah Hill in a way of like, he's just so unpredictable and you don't know what he's going to say. And his facial expressions are like on point. He's just, oh, I love him. He's like kind of close to Jonah Hill, but Jonah Hill has my heart. I've always said he's going to be my future ex-husband. Because I can't say my future husband, but I just love him. He's so funny. I love both of them. But anyways, but yeah, that's what I'm cooking. I'm waiting on my husband to get home with my son, my oldest son. My youngest son, he's here. I don't know what he's doing. My daughter's supposed to be taking a nap, but I just heard her, so she needs it though. So like I would take her out, but she has not had a nap all day and it's 5:30. But let me go peek in on my youngest son. So I get to hop over this thing. It's not much of hopping. Hi baby. Are you sleepy now? You hear my daughter? She hears me. It's probably why. Sneak a peek. What are you doing? Okay, well, dinner just got done. Look at, he loves him so much. Jack, come. So I shut the door. Come on. He don't want to come on. He doesn't want to come on. So, anyways, I would peek in on my daughter, but she needs to sleep. That girl needs to sleep. Also, got a little situation going on. I prepped everything. Let me turn this on. If you're new here, I prepped everything in the hallway to be painted, like, but I don't have paint for that right now, so it's just gonna stay that way. But there's a big old, it's not that big of a mess. It's just mainly a blanket and stuff. But yeah, oh my gosh. Also, my kitchen island is a big mess. Earlier in the video, I don't even know if I said anything, but I showed that I did paint the island. It used to be like the same color as the cabinets, except it looked a lot darker. Oh, and I didn't do the greatest job. Well, I guess it looks good on camera, but it looks a lot worse in person. I scraped all the paint off the floor because I made I didn't scrape all of it off, but anyways, but yeah, got to clean off the island. I'm not doing that right now. That bag on the bench over there has to go out into the shed. I've just got lots of stuff to do, but honestly, you know what? I feel like the season of life, or whatever you want to call it, that I'm in, it's like I need to slow down. I really need to slow down. I'm trying to like do the things that I still need to do sometimes, and I really want to just soak in this time with my daughter, even though I'm not right now and I should go get her, but she needs a nap. It's okay. I'm not even about to let that mom guilt creep up. Like, stuff happens. It's not my fault. I have enough guilt, you know. I don't need that mom guilt as well, but we all have it. I mean, stuff happens, you can't control it. But anyways, what am I talking about? I've got to empty the dishwasher because, you know what? I'm not even going to do it. Everything in there is clean. If we need more plates for dinner, like, I'm just going to call this like a chill night. I got dinner done and the table for the most part. can be easily cleared off. I was gonna say it's cleared off, but it can be cleared off, it's all good. So, but I don't remember what I was gonna talk to you guys about. I guess just kind of like getting over being sick. The thing about getting sick is like, no one wants to be sick. No one does. But if I have to say anything good about being sick, is the fact that like it forces you to slow down. It was just like a sign. It's like I'm trying to just outdo myself. Like I can't do all the stuff that I was trying to do. Not all at once anyways. I can do it. But I mean, try me. But I can't. It's okay. Like it's okay if the house, I mean, it's really not as bad as it seems. My husband tells me all the time. He's like, I never come home and complain about the house being a mess. He's like, I don't know if you think I'm just like, just not saying things that I'm thinking or what. And he's like, but I could care less. He's like, as long as like she's good, like our daughter and the kids are good, and simple things like he has clothes to wear for work and all that, then he's happy. So for now anyways, seasons change though, but no, he's pretty good with that. We were talking about, like, I think yesterday we were talking about the fact that it's just kind of weird thinking about how long he and I have actually been together, over 8 years, and it doesn't feel like it. And I know like people say that stuff all the time, but like it really does not feel like that long. At least like it doesn't feel like you would think how that would feel. I'm not tired of him. I don't think he's tired of me. You know what I mean? It just doesn't feel like, here I am. I can't even spit out any, I can't talk. But it doesn't feel like that long that we've been together. And I was telling him that I've noticed, like, for as long as we have been together, like, I feel like we've grown so much, not just like as a couple, but like individuals. Like I've grown so much as a woman and a mother, and he has grown so much as a man and a father. But you know what I mean? Like, just, I don't know, it's just kind of fun to think back of like how people used to be. And I mean, in my opinion, I have a lot more things that I want to work towards for myself and growth in general. A lot of things that I'm learning about myself, and things in my past that have shaped the ways that I would think or things that I would do, and like the reason of why I would do it. And then I'm trying to like shift all of that because I don't need to like be on survival mode anymore, but there's a lot of things that I have done differently that I don't do anymore. And so I don't know, I just feel like I'm just feeling really good. I don't feel like I have a lot of energy, but it's okay. I'm still learning. I'm doing better than I used to, and sometimes that's all it takes. Like, you need to take a step back, forget all the house chores and all the just bogus stuff that truly does not matter at the end of the day. What matters is how you are feeling. Everything always goes back to how you're feeling. If you get the whole house clean and you feel like crap, then it's like, what's the point? Like, if you do something and you don't feel good afterwards, why are we doing it? So there, I just made a little tripod, and I actually have a tripod sitting there, but whatever, it's fine. So what I'm saying is, what am I saying? I feel like lately, well, not lately, but like lately, I'm changing the way I have been. And how I have been is just like with YouTube. I've been so focused on like thinking whatever I would do is not enough. And so I would try so hard to just make everything different and just try different things. And I would just go overboard and just go crazy with it. And it was like consuming me. And it was kind of feeling a little, what do you call it? Okay, now that I realized what I was trying to say, it doesn't sound as like great as I thought it was. Basically, I was burning myself out. I was burnt out on trying to do all this stuff instead of just chill. I needed to just chill, just be myself, don't worry about anything else. Like, I would go around the house and like try to see like what can I do? What do I need to do around the house to make a video? And I'm thinking like, why was I like that? And I would actually get stressed out when the house was not a mess. And I would be thinking, oh my gosh, I have no content because I'm not going to be cleaning the house. And it's like, why was I doing that to myself? It's just like funny because it's not like I'm getting paid. I'm not making any money as of right now when this video is being put out, like maybe one day. But it's like I would be working so hard and almost like for nothing, because in the end I would just be overwhelmed and it's just too much to think about. And I was thinking like, I was actually just telling my husband earlier today, not that long ago, I told him the funny thing is like, especially lately after being sick and right now, in my life right now, every day has just been kind of like meh, like I do some stuff, maybe. I just mainly focus on how I feel. I go off of how I feel. And I know some days like I do need to force myself to do stuff if I'm like super behind, which I do that. But for the most part, every day is not like I'm running around cleaning the whole house. And I don't even know the last time I cleaned the floors, which is really bad. I mean, actually, I take that back. My oldest son vacuums. But I'm talking about mopping or like really deep cleaning anything, But the point is like, I hope it's okay. Because it's just going to keep happening. Like, it's okay with me, and I hope it's okay with you guys, because if not, I mean, you can go find so many other channels where they're going crazy cleaning their whole house, and they probably do that all the time, every day. I'm not saying like they're faking it, but over here, I'm trying to just slow down. I want to slow down. I want to cook more. I don't want to, it's not a cooking channel. Show you what I made, but I'm not going to be like, oh, this is how you do this. All I did for the chocolate things is I melted chocolate and crunched up peanuts, threw them in there, let it cool down. That's it. There wasn't much to explain. And most of the cooking I do is there's really no explanation. You just kind of do it. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. My husband and my son just got home. So we are going to go and we are going to eat. And yeah, I can't wait to see you guys in my next one. Where are you? Dinner's done.
Yeah.